Welcome to Venice, Italy.
Yes, that you heard right. We are in Venice, Italy. We are about to get on a boat to go to the island of Murano, and then we will be going to the city center. So it'll be awesome.
Let's get going.
The area known as Venice is made up of 118 small islands, all within a lagoon in the Adriatic Sea. The islands are connected by 438 bridges. Water taxis can take you between islands and afford you amazing views of the historic architecture. Our first stop was the island of Murano. It is about 1 mile north of the city center of Venice and is world famous for its glassmaking.
Did you enjoy the boat ride? Yeah. Nice. Welcome to Venezia, welcome to Burano, and welcome to the glass factory. This factory is open since 1950. Normally, our main production are the typical Venetian blowing chandeliers. Today, we start the main production. We invited you on the island to show you.
In 1291, all of the glassmakers of Venice were required to move to the island of Murano, because the city leaders of Venice were afraid that fire from the furnaces would destroy the mostly wooden city. Many important glassmaking techniques were developed there, and for a while, Murano was the largest producer of glass in Europe. They still use the traditional techniques to make beautiful glass pieces.
These people go through like decades of training to get to where they are right now, and it just shows how, oh, hi. It just, isn't that incredible what they did?
That was awesome. That was so cool.
It really is. It really is.
That's talent. Our next stop was the island of Burano, which is about 4 miles from Venice by water taxi. Burano is known historically for its lacework, as well as its brightly painted historic buildings.
We're in this little cute square here. Let's pan behind me and kind of see. And what we're going to do is we're going to get some gelato here. Apparently the best is in Florence, so we decided we're going to
taste test that out.
We're going to taste that out in ourselves and get you the whole inside out of everything on which is the best.
They offer a variety of flavors, including berry flavors, fruits, nuts, and chocolates. All right, so I got a raspberry gelato. Oh my God, that's good.
I got like a chocolate, and then I got a vanilla, which had some kind of nut in it with it. That is incredible. That is I can't even explain how good this is.
As with most European communities, the main square features a beautiful church. The Church of St. Martin Bishop in Burano is named after St. Martin of Tours, a man who helped spread Christianity across mainly France in the 4th century. The church community was founded around the year 1000, but this specific church was built in the 16th century during the Renaissance. The church also has a leaning bell tower and showcases many beautiful pieces of art.
We got a little time left, so we're going to head on down to the canal and take a look around real quick.
Burano is a beautiful city to visit. Here you can enjoy a leisurely day with many small shops where you can purchase Murano glass and idyllic sidewalk cafes. It is definitely worth your time. We really enjoyed our time in Burano and can't wait to go back. Venice's location on the Adriatic Sea and at the mouth of 2 rivers made it a perfect center for trade. The ancient city is built upon timbers that are slowly sinking about 2 millimeters per year. The old city centers around St. Mark's Square. At the eastern end of the square, you will find St. Mark's Basilica. Built in 1063, it served as the private chapel of the Doge, the leader of the city, and was built to show off the wealth and power of Venice. Many aspects of the church were stolen from Constantinople during the Fourth Crusade, including many sculptures and pieces of marble. The mosaics on the outside of the church represent biblical stories and important saints. Gondolas were first mentioned in 1094 as a common form of transportation through the canals of Venice.
We are in Venice on an actual gondola. Anne and her friend Melissa. That's Melissa. Just look at some of this. This is just beautiful. Oh, going under a bridge. So the way these gondolas are, they have a flat side and a round side to them, and that allows the gondola driver to only have to steer on one side, which makes this a very interesting scenario. It feels a little tippy, but obviously they've been doing this for centuries, Ann? Yep. Centuries. So I think they pretty much got it down to a science by now, but yeah, this is just really cool here.
The style and design of the boats have changed over time, with the current banana-shaped boat being invented in the 19th century. The main channel had a lot of traffic, and like most American highways, also had emergency vehicles.
Cool breeze. A lot of boats out here, though. I was kind of surprised about that. I guess something that I never really thought of before was how busy this city can be with all the tourism. But it is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous day out here.
Venice was absolutely amazing, and there's no surprise as to why it draws 20 to 30 million people per year. About 100 miles southeast of Venice, you will find the well-preserved city of Bologna.
We are in Bologna, and we are going to do some sightseeing in this city. Let's get going.
Bologna is known as the culinary capital of the world, and many staples of Italian cuisine were invented here. Some amazing food that come from Bologna include tortellini, balsamic vinegar, Parmesan cheese, and of course, bologna.
So right now we're in one of the market areas, and you can see just how you could come down here and buy fruits and vegetables and all kinds of things, including over here, tortellini. But this is just, it's a real narrow alley. And people come down here daily and just pick up their vegetables and their fruit.
We decided to stop at a local cafe to try one of Bologna's signature dishes, tortellini. The traditional way of serving tortellini in Bologna is in a bowl with broth. We thought it tasted fantastic. After our lunch, we made our way towards Neptune's fountain. The Fountain of Neptune was built in 1565 and shows the Roman god with his hand outstretched to calm the waters.
Okay, behind me right here is the arch, the Whisper Arch, where you can stand on the one end down here, and then where we are, and if it's quiet, can't do it right now because there's too many people, but on a quiet evening or something, you could stand on one end and whisper and people on the other end can hear you. Oh, let's make our way over this way.
Bologna boasts the fact that it has the world's oldest university that is still in use, founded in 1088, and has been a center of education since the Middle Ages.
There's Neptune's fountain again. And there's Anne. Hi, Anne. Oh, that's cool. Over there, you can get a bus. Tour the city if you have the time. Oh, look at this, a street performer.
Ho mandato già in fumo, colpa della solitudine, non l'ho mai detto a nessuno tranne che a te.
This is really cool coming up here. There's a woman that's doing a marionette. We saw her on the way in, and I didn't get a chance to film it then, but now we're gonna. And even in Bologna, Italy, we have a Mickey D's.
Should we go in and see what it looks like inside?
Let's go on in and take a quick look inside and see what it looks like. Oh, this place is packed. And here's the menu. Double cheeseburger is €6, a little over €6.
When traveling overseas, we love to visit McDonald's to see what local specialties are on the menu. This restaurant serves cheese and pear sauce, along with many of the other typical choices.
So we are now going to leave Bologna, and I think we're heading over to Pisa to look at the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and then heading from there to Florence. And I believe that's where we're staying for the evening. So off we go.
About 2 hours from Bologna, you'll find the Tuscan city of Pisa. While most well known for the Leaning Tower, the city contains over 20 historic churches and historically was a major trading city.
We are in Pisa, and we are on our way. We're walking, and we are going to see the Leaning Tower in a few short minutes here. We're excited.
Sidewalk.
Yeah. We're excited. It's been a couple of hour bus ride. We are here. And there she is. Here we are at the Leaning Tower of Pisa over there, and then we got the cathedral behind us. So we're gonna go take a look. Let's go check it out. You will look real closely, you will see people at the top. Our tour did not include that in the package, so unfortunately we are not gonna be able to go up today. However, we will still get a really good look at things. You got it?
I got it.
All right, don't let it go. Push real hard, maybe to go back. Nope. Oh, well. Oh, you tried. And then the cathedral's right here. The other side of it anyways. And then that circle building is some kind of a baptismal building. We'll have to do a little more research on that and check it out.
All right, so this is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It was started in the 12th century, and it is a bell tower to this cathedral that is right next door to it. Medieval church construction often had bell towers along with them to tell the faithful to come to church. Immediately after it was being built, they started to notice it was leaning because the foundation is not stable, and it has a 4-degree lean. It actually, at one point, the lean was up to 5.5 degrees, but it's since been supported so that it will go no more than 4.
The Pisa Baptistry of St. John is a Roman Catholic building that was used for performing baptisms into the Catholic faith. Construction started in 1152, and it was completed in 1363, and is the largest baptistry in Italy. The art and architecture represent changing styles from the Romanesque style to the Gothic style. The baptistry also has 2 roofs, and a side effect of this is that the interior is acoustically perfect, as this lady is demonstrating. The second floor gives an amazing overhead view of the baptistry, plus a great view of the cathedral next door. The Pisa Cathedral is a medieval Catholic cathedral dedicated to the Virgin Mary. Construction began in 1063 and it was completed in 1092 and is an example of Romanesque architecture. Like many other historic religious structures, it was heavily decorated both inside and out with religious art including statues, tapestries, and mosaics.
So we are right behind the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and we have a statue here, and the statue is of a wolf feeding two babies, and it's the statue about the myth of Romulus and Remus. This is part of ancient Roman tradition, and Romulus and Remus were a set of twins who were abandoned and were fed by a she-wolf, and they grew up to found the city of Rome.
Well, what'd you think?
I thought it was beautiful and amazing. The cathedral and the baptistry are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Definitely worth visiting. Don't just look at the tower.
Yeah, the tower is really cool, but that cathedral was just gorgeous inside. We were blessed that we were able to get some video in there because generally they don't like video being taken. But yeah, it was definitely a great stop, and I'm so thrilled we were able to do
I've
it.
heard people say don't come to Pisa. I say come to Pisa.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
worth it.
It definitely is.
We hope you've enjoyed part 1 of our tour of Italy. Please like and subscribe and smash that notification bell to be notified of all of our upcoming videos. And join us next week for part 2 of our tour of Italy, where we will be visiting Florence, Rome, Assisi, and Pompeii.